Hello, my name is Mariette Dongmian. Today is a sad day for Santa Fe, Texas, the state of Texas, and the United States of America. It's also a sad day for human race on this earth. I'm here to share with you that the government leader need to end this kind of school shooting at the root, not just cutting branches and leave the root to continue grow. I'm not speak to you about the religions. I'm speak to you something very obvious: the spiritual life and physical life. As in the Bible, that is used by too many religions, the earth is copy of heaven. It's speaking about the power that creates our human soul, and the soul incarnate into the woman womb. Use the woman A and the man Simon to create human physical body. That's what I'm speaking about today. The child born from the parent, whatever the parent done, the child carry with their soul. Therefore, in order for the children to be good, the parent responsible and liable for the children that you brought in this world. Besides you feed them, you also have to teach them. How do you teach them? You have to live your life for your children to follow you. You cannot tell the children do one thing and you do opposite of it. And for the government, there is a freedom of religions. But there's so many religions, a lot of wrong thing, wrong law that religion applied into their religion. Anything contradict the nature of human life, such as hurt other physically and mentally, killing another person, body, or wounded, that is prohibited by the Creator. You cannot use the name of religion to go out and mass murder people. You cannot use your religion to go out and hurt other people mentally. You cannot hold hostages to anyone, friend, enemy, or children abused by parents, held children in the house hostages. You cannot do any of that unless the child being grounded for what he or she did wrong, or the people that commit murder or damage to others and convicted in court to be in jail. Besides that, no one can have hostage to another body, another person for any reason. Everybody have free will to move, to do things that themselves and to say things. But you still have to understand, you cannot permit to do things and say things, hurt other people and hurt yourself. That's what I want the government leader, religion leader, and the parent, the picture to understand that loud and clear, because you are the one lead people. Now I'm speaking about Santa Fe High School in Texas shooting. I'm speaking about the destructive devil power in the air, space, that people pick it up in their head and they watch on TV or material, they read or movie, that how it become shooting, and how become war, is how become terrorist attack. This is something that the power, the supernatural power, a lot stronger than the human physical body, such that the people hear voices. You don't know that, but that voices has a lot of power. There's a mental illness, that's seeing things or hearing voices that's come from the destructive of devil. You don't know that, but that is exists. That how I know, because I come from God. And I have access to all of good and bad power. The bad power have to obey me. I mean that not the physical in me, but the power that God vested to my soul at the time He created my soul for this mission. This world will not get better until people come back to the Almighty Creator and do right thing. Again, I'm not talking about religion here. Forget about religion. I'm not belong to any religion. Now I'm sharing with you about Texas. Way back when I started no longer working, I went to study Bible in Anaheim, from San Diego to Anaheim every week. And there is the Catholic priest go to that event, the non-denomination Bible teaching. I was a student. And when I got home during the night, while I sleep, I heard God say to me very loud, Texas. And I said, Texas. And I thought about that priest come from Texas to help at the event. So I shared with the teacher. She was saying that, oh yeah, so whenever time comes for Texas, we have the Father, blah, blah. We can get access to that and go to Texas. I said, okay. And you know what? By the time that God was ordering me to sue President Bill Clinton, Vice President Gore, and all members of the Senate except Senator John McCain, he asked me to sue the governor of Texas, George Walker Bush. That time he running for the president. God asked me to sue him because he was the governor and he allowed the Texas has the law have what they call the punishment sentence. That is a killing people. No one have the right to kill any human being, because no one create that human being but God. So the thing that you don't create, you don't have no power to kill that person. Abortion, you're killing human soul. It doesn't matter. One day from the time of conception or the day before the baby born, that is a human life. You cannot abort an unborn children. When you abort an unborn children, you murder that child. You be held accountable before God of murder that child. That including the mother, the doctor, the nurse, and whoever advised that woman have the abortion will be punished, pay the price for murder that baby that aborted. That federal lawsuit, it was in the year 2000, I believe in February. And from the February to the end, I filed in federal court of Southern California, and I appealed to the Ninth Circuit Court. In my head, I say, there is no way any judge can deal with this lawsuit because it's combined God commandment, U.S. Constitution, and federal law. I filed appeal in U.S. Supreme Court. U.S. Supreme Court, no way can hear that. It later on, I understood it was citation from the Almighty God to the United States and all states in the Union, government leader, religion officer, and the people in this country, and also everyone in human race. I still have a copy of that. Here you can see it. See? It filed in United States Supreme Court, the docket number 00-5733. This is a very good number, 5733. From that time on, I witnessed a lot of tragic in state of Texas. The cult leader fight with the federal government. Murder, mass murder in Waco. And a lot of shooting in Texas. Of course, in another state too. But I can tell you there's a two states in this country that dominate by evil power. That's the state of Texas and New York. They're in different way. New York in different way than the Texas. At the last video, I had said there is ISIS underground movement in Dallas. It also linked to London, country of Ghana in West Africa, and all the city in the United States. FBI keeps saying that, yeah, we have to find that they link to the ISIS. You don't have to. There's a power that they don't have to link to ISIS, but they still done the thing exactly of ISIS done. Because of the power, the evil power in the air that travel everywhere. If you, the FBI, continue to see, we have to have evidence that certain have to link to ISIS, either video or internet or whatever, you fail. If you continue to do that, you continue to fail. You're going to fail until you listen and go and learn to understand how the destructive devil power in the air that affecting human mind, human word, and human action. Some of you probably can feel it, but I can tell you, if I go in any area that heavy with the devil power, I can feel it. And it's very scary. But most of the time when God allowed me to go, He sealed me. So they cannot attack me. They just cannot attack me because the devil power have to obey me. I can feel it, but when I say, no, you stop it, get away from here, it stops immediately. So you need to understand, if anyone that got you to have the gift that I have, That's what I say. I'm gifted, but my life's not easy. I went through wire. I give up my free will for the people. Therefore, in order to reduce shooting in school and reduce terrorists, including ISIS, all sorts of terrorists, you have to do it, dig out from the root. It has to start with the legislature, federal and state. The law and the law have to be enforced. And the parent and the community have to watch out around you. The parent responsible and liable for your kid, not the school. The school just only help you. So stop blame on the school that, allow all this happen, your child for this and that. No, that's not the school. School is teach your kid in life, future, not raise your kid. So the parent have to learn to do the right thing so you can teach your kid. The religious officer, leader, you help people to understand God's commandment. I'm talking about the Almighty Creator, the real living God. I'm not talking about fake God. I'm not talking about the devil claim he's be like God. I'm talking about real living Almighty Creator. The power everywhere in the universe. The power that has no begin and no end. The power always exists that in each and every one of us. Without that power, we have no life. And without that power, there's no soul. And there's no soul, no physical body. So that's what I'm talking about. So you have to avoid everything, hatred, hurt one another. I can help you. I already have a lot of book already come out. I don't looking for famous. I don't looking for money. I am in this world to do God's will, to do what the Almighty Creator sent me in this world to do them. So I will pray for the senator, the House, the White House, and all the religious leader and all parents to listen to the voice of the Almighty. He speaks to you. Yes, He does. In many forms. You just be ignorant. That's why all this shooting in school and terrorist attack happen. When you start pay close attention to it, and it will be reduced to the minimum. You have to understand that FBI and police, they have full plates in front of them. And a lot of them are not qualified to do their job. So you have to help them to do their job. I will pray for all of you. And I will end it now. And I hope that this video will help this country to reduce a lot of school shooting. And by the way, FBI, Department of Justice, go into Dallas. There's a big ISIS underground movement there. You have to go in there. I already sent those information to the Attorney General of Texas. He got my mail probably 3 or 4 weeks ago. He got that. And Dallas Police Chief Renee has them. I have no hide. The evidence I collect, I pass into them. And they don't do it. They will be the one responsible for the result. When there is a mob, people die. I know this school shooting will continue. I know terrorists or this kind of thing will continue until people learn and put in their action. And I thank you for listening to my sharing with you. I wish you the best future. Goodbye.